Yo. What up? What's up? Yo, Dylan's. What's up? What up? Welcome to tonight's broadcast. You're tuned in to Futureman Gaming with me, Futureman Gaming. We're back. We're back again. Hope everybody had a great week this week. Is enjoying everything that's going on for everything that's going on for you out there. You know, get games, the weather's getting better. Enjoying the stuff. Taking care of yourselves, eating good, looking good, feeling good. Sleeping good. Just hope everything's going good. That's all. That's all. Okay? That's all I'm just trying to say. You guys are looking good in the chat. Early squad, welcome to tonight's broadcast. We are going to be checking out this game trailer event that I think happened yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Seth posted this one up over in the Discord, and it is something called the Triple I Initiative. That sounds very, very familiar. Very familiar. I think we watched this last year. If they did this last year, I'm pretty sure we watched it last year. It says here, world premieres, gameplay reveals, launch dates, no ads, no hosts, just games. So, there you have it. Again, Seth posted it up over here, and then I just posted it again so I wouldn't forget today. But this is over in the game news section. Also, heads up, as long as we're over here in the Discord, Futureman TV, I linked that with my Discord. I didn't realize I could link multiple channels to the Discord, so powering up and adding new features. So far, the only thing that I can understand that this does, is that it makes it so that we can use all of the Futureman TV emotes just over in the Discord. I think everyone can use them. I don't know. Henry over here says I'm a poor. Do you have to be subscribed to use? I don't think you do, because I'm not subscribed. Future 290. I think you just can use them. Banana. So I don't know what's going on there. But also downloading another huge batch. A huge batch of new VODs for Futureman TV. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. Of course, here to the main channel, Futureman Gaming, but also keeping things going 24/7 on the 24/7 channel, Futureman TV. Where the future is the past. Futureman TV. Boom. So, yeah, tonight, Triple I Initiative, game trailers. Just game trailers, checking that out. Looks like it's about 1 hour of trailers here. But then the video is almost 4 hours. Okay, no, this says post-show. This is, I guess, more in-depth stuff. Well, I'm not sure if we're going to do that, but you know, we'll feel it out. Anyways, we'll start here. Yeah, we'll start here, and then, ladies and gentlemen, it will be golden timer time. We are down to 49 minutes of golden timer. Heaven or hell. I don't know where we're at on heaven and hell. Looks like we are at 25 out of 25. Is this up to date? I saw Ominous in the chat here, so I'm sure Ominous will let us know momentarily. It will be vote time. Okay. If I remember correctly, we were watching old TV commercials. We got down to 30 minutes in the golden timer time, and then there was a level 4,000 hype train. 4 million triangle squared hype train. Totally crazy. Hey, I don't know why this just popped into my head. I've been thinking about it ever since I heard it, which was earlier today. I gotta bring it in. So you know how sometimes we'll say John Twitch when we're just talking about Twitch in general? There's a guy, we'll get John Twitch on the phone. We'll go ahead and give a call to John Twitch, see if we can get this taken care of. Direct line to John Twitch. Apparently, the guy who made the jacuzzi, his last name is actually Jacuzzi. Now, I don't think his first name is John, so his name's not John Jacuzzi, although that does sound kind of nice. Maybe there is somebody in the Jacuzzi family named John Jacuzzi. But I was like, oh my God, Mr. Jacuzzi. That's got a nice sound to it. So maybe somewhere out there, there actually is a John Twitch. We need to get him to work at Twitch. I mean, Doug Bowser, he somehow made his way to Nintendo. Jacuzzi. I don't know what his name is. Inventor of the jacuzzi. Oh no. Typing on the wrong keyboard. Dual PC. Streamer problems. Name of the inventor of the jacuzzi. Or is the jacuzzi just a brand? Is it like clean? Yeah, Giocondo Jacuzzi. The company was founded in 1915 by 7 Italian immigrant brothers from the Jacuzzi family. The Jacuzzi brothers. Candido, Galindo, Rochelle, Giuseppe Jacuzzi. What a name. Valeriano Jacuzzi. Francesco Jacuzzi. Oh my God. Yes. That's awesome. Okay. Well, there you go. And now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Jacuzzi. How about that? What else? There was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. I don't know. I can't remember. We got distracted by the jacuzzi. Oh, yeah. Dudes, last night, I had the craziest dreams. It was like a dark presence consumed my soul. A dark shadow. An empty pit of nothingness. Despair. The rain was falling like tears in the sky, eternally bleeding forever out of my soul. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, what the fuck happened? So I don't know. But I you know, again, I don't really remember very much from the stream last night. Really strange, really weird. So strange.
Because you kill me. You know you do, you kill me well. You'd like it too, and I can tell. You never stop until my final breath is gone. Spare me just 3 last words. I love you is all she heard. I'll wait for you.
Whoa. Snap out of it. Snap. What the fuck was that? What the fuck just happened? Whoa. What the hell? Check this out. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Check it out. Is there a way to go to the original chat? There we go. Nick put this together. Let's give it up for Nick. Fucking crushed it with this. Made quick work of it. Excellent job, Nick. Nicholas, you're hired. You're hired. It really, like, side by side, it really came together. I mean, it really kind of came together. Probably could have curled up the bottom of the wig a little bit there. Not bad, though. Trim the beard down. Probably could have taken the beard off totally, I suppose. I thought we had a little more stubble. But yeah. Not too shabby. Not too bad. Emo Bard Quad. Nice job, Nick. So, let's get down to the trailers. Before we do, let's get an in the chat going in the chat. If you're in the chat with an in the chat by in the chatting. In the chat. Dylan's. It's Friday. Hope you're doing good, feeling good. We've got in the chat the following chatters in. Chat. Zach. Arkham. Rotten Sixes. Astro Election. Yo. I'm in a shadow. Zena. Tazzy. Squishy Robots. Dives. Mongo. 6964. Mongo number 5. Red Dingus. Steven Sidereel. Ferret Kiln. Looking good. VIP badged up over there. SN 200. Here's C. 28. Hello. Dylan's. Jim Jets. In the chat with you in the chat over there in the chat. Welcome, Dylan's. Welcome. All right, anybody watch this? Alright, so what I was just doing there is I was exploring whether or not there was a version of this that wasn't streamed and just a straight up upload. And I think it's the same. I think it's the same link. Just trying to make sure that we get as much quality as possible. All right, let's do this. Nick, we were just looking at your art. You crushed it. You crushed it. It starts now. World premiere. You know what? Before we start this, gosh, today YouTube recommended me like an old X-Play episode, and I watched maybe 5 minutes or something, maybe 10 minutes, and man, I don't know. But those were the, you know what? I do know. Those were the good old days, man. Those were the good old days. Tech TV, X-Play, the magazines, great games, great hang time. Online was coming around. Local was still big time, I think. Jeez. The arcades were popping. Those are the good old days, man. X-Play. Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. We'll give it a 3 out of 5. Whew. Great stuff. Anyways, all right. Just wanted to throw that out there in the world. If you haven't checked in on that stuff, it's over on YouTube. It is out there. It's a blast from the past. Really good stuff. Whoa. Holy shit. Whoa. From the pixel artist of Celeste with the music from Disaster Piece. That's pretty damn nice. Whoa. Disaster Piece does like movie soundtracks now too. We were talking about him recently. Ever seen the movie It Follows? That's Disaster Piece. Also, I don't know exactly what happened, but I know the Celeste devs had like a falling out. There's this huge blog post. They like abandoned the game completely. So I don't know if this is the one guy. And then there was like the other two that I think kind of split off. So there's like a whole, I don't know, there's a lot going on, or there was a lot that was going on. With that said, I feel like I just talked over that whole, I want to watch that one more time. I was just talking the whole time during that entire thing. Here we go. Let's watch. Yeah, you got, yeah. I saw it. They posted online. They're like, we're no longer going to release this game. We worked on it for a few years. Celeste devs break up? I don't know. A disagreement formed between her and Barry, referred to in the statement as us, and fellow Exoc co-founder Pedro Miedros concerning the Celeste IP rights. After resolving that dispute, both parties agreed in the end we should go our separate ways. They canceled Earthblade. So yeah, 2 months ago is when that news dropped. So that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I'm glad they were able to resolve the dispute, sounds like. That's good, but damn. The time and energy that went into making that for it to not even be a thing. The potential art. The fact that Celeste was so good. Bummer. I'm bummed about that one. With that said, this looks pretty interesting. Just a horror Stardew Valley, yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Never way. Okay. Okay, Neverway. Strong start. Oh, well, well, well. I've got love for this game, even though we only played it one day on stream. One day. I had so much fun with this. I almost didn't go back because I feel like I could get addicted to playing this game. Honestly, I played more of the roguelike. The, what's it called? What was it called? Dungeons? Rockin' Stone, yes. Also, apparently the devs just kept working on it, kept improving things, kept adding new things, just making it cooler, making it better, supporting the game. You see that a lot from games. You see that from most games now. DRG Survivor. Thank you, Ominous. I think it's Minecraft Dungeons. It's like what I was thinking of for some reason. Okay, this is Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core. Closed alpha starting soon. Join the Reclaimers. Sign up now. Let's do that. And I mean right now. Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core. Just because by the time we go through all this, we might forget. And so I assume it's just as easy as going like this and then opting in. Yes. Yes. All right. I'm in. Nice. Easy. It's as easy as that. All right. Strong start. 2 for 2. Strong start. Bow. Whoa.
We are not just men. We are one people, bound by courage.
This is pretty cool art style.
They came to our land, seeking the power of a fallen stone. Today we stand and fight.
This is really cool art style. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, shit. It's like hyper-stylized Dynasty Warriors. Open beta available now. Holy shit. Hold on. Be right back. What? That looked awesome. Tears of Metal. Okay, hold on. Wow. Scottish Dynasty Warriors. Yeah. I'm going to request access on that. Here we go. Access granted. All right, I'm in. Play now. I will install that. And then we got that ready to rock. Okay, let's keep it going. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, this has been pretty sick so far. Damn. That looked cool. Dynasty Vikings. Yeah, right? Princess Pow Pow, good to see you in the chat. She's playing Yakuza 0 right now. Hope you're enjoying it. What a fun game. Jeez. Also, the tier 3 resub sound that we were going to leave for a week. That's been the tier 3 resub sound for years now. And I feel like at this point, we can't change it. We can't change it. What else could it be? It's basically that. So, yeah, that's a crazy game. That's a fun game. Yakuza. I gotta play more Yakuza games, but I almost feel like overwhelmed by there's so many of them. I played Yakuza 0 and then a little bit of Judgment, and that's it. And I like those games a lot. But man, I don't know. So many games to play, though. That's the big thing for me. I want to... I wish I just didn't, I guess, like as many things. That's my problem. I like... That's a good problem to have. I'd rather like too many things than be like, there's nothing to play. Woo. There's nothing to play right now. There's always so many good games to play. It's fucking crazy. At all sorts of different price points, too. I will say these AAA prices are hard to justify when there's so many good budget options. It's fucking crazy out there. Oh my gosh, you know what? I wanted to bring this up and show this. Look at this. Look at this. I drive by this all the time. It's my old Blockbuster. Lil FMG. You know, age 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We would always go right here, the Blockbuster. Other businesses have tried to come in here, and it never works out. It never works out. And there's other businesses around here that are successful. But I think that this place needs to be bought by me and made into some sort of gaming video game store. I don't know. There's one route. There's one path of many paths before me in life. And maybe, just maybe, I'm thinking of this. I just made this up just now. I've never thought about this until just now, but maybe that's what it needs to be. There was a gym that opened up here, and then COVID happened, like right when the gym opened up. There are all these like bags, like a kickboxing gym or something, so they didn't stand a chance. And then I think every year for Halloween, they turn it into a Halloween store. And then besides that, just sits there. It's cursed. Yeah, I almost feel like I don't want to put anything here because I've watched for 20 years now businesses fail in here. So, yeah, it turns into a Spirit Halloween. Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's perfect. It's a Spirit Halloween. It's cursed for everything else. Cursed Halloween. Come on, folks. It's perfect. Come on. Maybe I'm the one who needs to break the curse. Oh, geez. That's what everybody says. That's famous last words. I'll break the curse. Yeah, sure, pal. Sure. Whoa.
You've got nowhere left to run.
Here we go. Triple I initiative.
Heresy isn't a myth.
Hey, running
or
commando.
a bedtime yarn. It's real. It's dangerous. It's
Again,
what we fight against.
More great looking pixel art here.
The demons above, the beasts below, and the heretics within.
You have everything it takes to really help Antioch.
What do you want us to
It's
do?
like 2D, 3D
I
style.
won't lie to you. We're in a crisis.
2.5D?
That's life in the Bishops. The apocalypse is always a couple of days away. You'll get used to it.
Just remember that when you're a bishop and the difficult choices come,
Save yourself. Abandon false God.
Hell of a trailer.
Even gods cannot violate.
Damn. What was that called? Sacred Fire. Sacrifier? I get having a cool logo, but like, what is your game called? Sacra F-I backwards P-E? Sacrifipe. Sacrifipe, is that it? Nope. Confirmed. down here, bottom left. You can also barely see it, but Sacrifier is correct. Okay, Sacrifier, confirmed. Endless legend.
I am many things. I have been many things. God. Wanderer. But the names I have had are nothing compared to those I will soon earn. I carry a
Real-time strategy?
flame that has flickered yet never extinguished, and an iron mantra that cannot
Civ style
be
game?
broken. The waiting will soon be over.
Beautiful art, yeah. Explore a universe of endless possibilities. RTS or Civ? Build your empire on an evolving world. Gotta be Civ, right? Age of Wonders? Lead disparate factions to victory. Menus. See, I've never played Civilization, so it's hard for me to like spot out a game that looks like Civilization, but this kind of looks like it to me. Diplomacy, yeah. Yeah, right? Endless legend.
World premiere.
World premiere. Fake fish. Civ adjacent, yeah. Choo choo. The creators of Borrow Trauma. Whoa. Whoa. Oh shit. Oh, this looks kind of creepy. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. This seems kind of sick, actually. You like go from town to town, looting and then upgrading your train, and trying to stay warm, Frostpunk style, trying not to freeze. The gun gameplay doesn't look. Oh my god, ball goat. We're gonna need a bigger train. Frost rail. Whoa. World. That looked pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Here we go. On to the next. Risk and reap rewards. Nice, bright, vibrant art style here. Keep the store running. Oh, that's right. Okay. This is Moonlighter 2. Moonlighter 2. Did any of you play the first one? I played the first one for a bit. And I thought I was going to love it. And I found myself just not into it. I just could not get into it for whatever reason. I lost interest. Moonlighter. Gameplay. No commentary. It had this great look to it. I think the store part just did not do it for me. So the gameplay loop is you go into a dungeon, you loot it up, you get all this stuff, you go back, you sell it, you upgrade your store. So here's like the dungeons, almost like Binding of Isaac style. Binding of Isaac, great. Great concept, yeah. You didn't like the store? You didn't like it either. So who knows? Maybe they continue to upgrade things and tweak things, or maybe I just didn't find the store part that interesting. But yeah, look at the big step up in terms of visual style here from 1 to 2. Pretty crazy. It's almost like Risk of Rain 1 to 2. I wouldn't say one is inherently better over the other one. It's more just stylistically, what do you prefer? This does look good, and the other one does look good. This almost looks a little bit like the game from the Dead Cells devs that I think is in early access. Windhaven, Wind something. All right. Windblown. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, Windblown. It kind of reminded me of that a little bit. Doo-doo. I tried it for... I think the Steam Next Fest had it, a demo for it. I tried it and I was like, I'm gonna let them keep cooking it up a little bit. And then Wizard of Legend 2, that one didn't hit like the first one did, really. The first one was so good. Starbirds. I kind of wish there was a demo available for that right now. That looked interesting. Scrap, you recognize that? Oh no, I don't know who that is. Okay. Mist vibes. Space Mist. Maybe not space. What the hell? Escape Simulator 2? I don't know if that would be fun or horrible. I have no idea. Demo out now. Just camping, chilling, road trip. But this could be a good chill AF game. This could be a good heaven game for the golden timer. Firewatch, I remember trying to play Firewatch, and it kept crashing for me. I forgot about that game. That looked cool. Me for every game so far. That looks cool. That looks cool. That looks cool. Cool, 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 cool. Even this, look at this. Look at these voxels. Are those voxels? Whoa. Was this game already out? Enshrouded? Did I see voxels? I made it up. No voxels. Just lots of big scary creatures. Oh my god. That's early access. Timberborn. Lumberpunk beavers. Beaver engineering? Yes, of course. Whoa. .3D terrain. Zip lines? They thought of everything. You've heard this is difficult? It looks kind of complex. It's like Satisfactory, Factorio, but beavers. Available May 2025. There you go. Timberborn. That movie trailer. Inception. Over 1 million copies sold. 11 unique characters. This game is cool, but it doesn't have enough beavers. Something's missing, and I think it's the beavers. Besides that, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Could use some more beavers, though. The beaver effect. Whoa, 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 whoa. Couch co-op. Dude, cool. Couch co-op. Keep couch co-op alive. Whoa. Speaking of dead cells. Wow.
Pick up your camera. Show me what you truly see.
I need to head up that mountain. My home's up there.
That's not exactly walking distance.
Opus Prism Peak. Two lost souls in a world unknown.
For dragging you on this trip.
Well, I can't let a kid go up there alone.
They say I'm fading away.
If anyone should be gone, it's failures like me. Not someone with their whole life ahead.
Okay, picture this. It's this game, except for beavers. Yeah. I know. They you know, we'll see. Just a little feedback. How does he do it? Let me cook. Okay?
Every star up there is a flame.
If there's a god in the fire, would they see the moments that we capture?
Even the ones that show what's in our hearts.
Hey, kiddo. When you make it back, I hope you grow up strong. Even when your best isn't enough, try to stay brave.
It seems like a nice, strong,
If there's something you
emotional,
want to
strong
keep,
narrative.
Capture it so it stays.
It's good that those games are out there, you know? It's good that those games are out there. Blacksmith Master. Get my bard outfit on. Blacksmith Master. Q2 2025. Copy that.
You have all dreamed of peace. Yet it
There's
was
lots of
nothing
chopping wood.
more but an illusion.
The beaver one, the last one, this one.
That
Damn.
is about to shatter.
You need wood for arrows. Okay. This game, but beavers? This game, but beavers? Did I take it too far?
Look at how you struggle.
Too much?
So pathetic.
Giant beaver.
So foolish.
A beavitar. Whoa.
Not even death can bring you comfort.
Oh, shit. This is where, like, at the end, it's just a mobile game. Like an auto battler, mobile, pay to win.
We will be your salvation. Don't resist your greatest desire. Embrace your new master.
Oh, it's Heroes of Might and Magic. Why would they not show gameplay, though? Heroes of Might and Magic's classic. Ubisoft. Heroes of Might and Magic. Let's say open era? Olden era. Olden era. Early access, strategy. A new installment. New gameplay trailer. There it is. There it is. There it is. This could possibly translate to phone. Just says wishlist now on Steam, probably because this is the on Steam trailer. Triple I initiative. All right, cool. Close this, close this, close this. Hit this. Been a while since we checked in on this. I kind of like, especially for games like this, playing the shit out of it and then stepping away for weeks, months, years, and coming back being like, oh, damn, they were busy. They were busy. New levels, new weapons, new upgrades, new enemies. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Danger, darkness, dwarves.
Wee, not too shabby.
Woo-wee! All right. The 1.0 release. Maybe that'd be a good time to go check it out again.
Okay, let's go through all of this once again. We have 3 days before
This
the
game
sun
is
rises
looking
and burns
cool.
everything to ash. And we're stuck in front of a giant river of lava. If we want to survive, we need to act now. We stick to the plan. You focus on researching a bridge to cross the river. I'll anchor it, fix the broken base modules, create radiation filters, gather resources, and rupidium to create more alternative versions of ourselves. Are you sure they'll accept who they are? I can't worry about that right now. I need them to survive. The technician will help me fix the base. The miner can mine resources, while the botanist will provide food. We need more space to fit everyone. And besides, the miner has destructive tendencies, while the botanist is still in love with your ex-wife. The plan will work, okay?
Whoa.
I'm heading outside. We still have places to explore, new things to discover, and dangers that I need to handle.
Don't get yourself killed out there. This base needs you to operate. That's what I have my altars for. Work isn't everything. You can't ignore their personal needs. Sometimes I feel like everything here is personal. How's that bridge going? I'm working on it. The technology I need should be in the database somewhere. Oh, come on. We don't have forever. Actually, we only have 1 day. And right now, the botanist is calling your wife. Let me talk to her. The technician is inciting a rebellion, and the miner, he just hacked his arm off.
This arm is yours, not mine.
What about the goddamn bridge? Yes, about that. We can't build it. The technology I need, it only existed in my life path.
Maybe in this life path, we might still have some time.
The altars. We played a little bit of that in one of the Steam Next fests, and it's like this cool hybrid, like this War of Mine style game. But instead of 2D, it's fully 3D when you go out into the world. And that giant wheel base of yours, I think, rolls around to different areas. Once you upgrade or something, there's clones, you're cloning yourself and then managing all the different, you know, parts of your base inside the giant wheel. Yeah, whoa. Went right to the frame. Cool. So yeah, like, it switches to this side view where you can kind of, this War of Mine, which is a great game. Really good game.
More space to...
You upgrade it. Elevators. Med bay. I mean, we got a real quick glimpse into this game. I think one day on stream for just a few hours. And man, it seemed like a lot to manage. And the trailer was kind of stressing me out a little bit. We got people cutting their arms off. What the fuck? So yeah, I don't know. Looks good though.
This
Looks
arm
fun.
is yours, not mine.
This war of mine is
What
pretty
about
depressing.
the goddamn bridge. Yes,
But
about that. We can't build it. The technology I need, it only existed
it's not that
in
bad.
my life path.
Maybe in this life path, we might still have some time.
It's not that bad. Halfway there. You're still watching. 167th showcase of the year. Catch your breath. Hey, what's up, Jay Marty? Bangers! And maybe one more thing. Back to the games. World premiere. Is this that racing game? Speedrunners? Wow. This was like a mainstay at all the different conventions for like hosting different events at the Twitch booth. Just an easy local co-op. Games are quick. Throwback. You guys remember this? It's really fun. Speedrunners! Next year, it said 2026. It looked exactly like the other one, but, you know. Uh-oh.
When the journey gets tough, who'll answer the call? There was a time when adventure called to something deeper in us. Over the Hill beckons you back to those forgotten days when the journey itself was the destination. Find your grip as tires fight for precious traction on wild and untamed paths, where the earth welcomes you with its embrace, leaving its mark on metal and memory alike. In a world that's forgotten how to wander, find friends who share the same memories and the same desire to relive these moments of beautiful struggle, once commonplace, now precious and rare. Crest each summit to glimpse vistas.
This is very satisfying to watch. Like, very satisfying.
Like
Ryan Sixes
from a simpler time.
on the same page.
Take care of your machine like it's more than just metal and rubber, because out here, they have a soul.
So visually appealing, pow pow. 100%.
We don't leave them behind. We pause, we lend a winch, and we get through it together.
What's the game? Mud Runner? Snow Runner? It's like a more aesthetically pleasing version of those games. Over the Hill. Let's go right over to see if we can... Over the Hill. Over the Hill. I will add that to my wish list. I thought we could opt in. Did I misunderstand? Sign up for the next playtest. Oh, it's the QR code. QR code. I don't want a QR code. I want to just on Steam. Ah. All right. We'll keep it going. We'll wish listed it, you know? Yo! I was loving this game. It's so simple and so fun. I forgot about this. Oh my god. It was so satisfying. There was one day on stream where we just kept playing this. We were checking out different demos, and then this came up, and I just kept playing it. Now, we didn't get to where there were this many enemies. Holy shit. It's basically a tower defense game. Super Fantasy Kingdom. All right, let me make sure that that's wish listed. Super Fantasy Kingdom. There's the demo. Oh, it's already wish listed. We got it. We're there. Okay. Nice. Nice. We're in the last hour of the Golden Timer. We are down to the last hour. Golden Timer's not going to start until we officially get into Heaven and Hell time. But yeah, we are down to 51 minutes left on the Golden Timer. That is correct, right? Ominous, let me know. That's what I got over here. That's what I got on my end. Okay, I could do without the Inception style.
10 years in the making. A universe of strange and alien worlds.
Confirmed. Okay, thank you, Ominous.
A little more familiar. Something big is about to happen. A living universe where you decide your fate.
Fly.
From exploring the stars to commanding fleets, from mining, trading, and warfare, to building an empire that stands the test of time.
Whoa.
And in a galaxy where power shifts, alliances matter. This summer, in X4 Foundations, the biggest single-player full universe simulation for PC is about to evolve. Diplomacy will finally be an option.
Over the years, more and more players have embraced X4, not just as a first-person space sim, but as a deep, strategic empire.
It almost feels like it's trying to do too much.
We are very excited to today announce the X4 Diplomacy update for later this year. For the first time in the X series history, you will be able to negotiate, forge alliances, broker truce, and shape the fate of the universe. Not just through war, but
almost
through
seems too
diplomacy.
good to be true.
Will you seek peace, or power, or total dominance? The choice is finally yours.
Wow. Whoa. X4 Foundations now on sale. You guys know what this is? Was he talking about an update? You have this on your wish list. It looks cool, but too many DLC and it's too expensive. Space sim style game. Huh. Okay. Big Nate. Nice moves. Thank you, Big Nate. Whoa. I mean, how often do we get a soccer game that isn't FIFA or EA FC or Mario Soccer? Shoot! Never give up. Goal, 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 goal. When they start going crazy, goal, 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 lasso. So good. Indie football game, yeah.
Dancing in darkness. I don't feel like doing this today. I just want to sit inside and play video games.
Oh. Whoa. This is kind of fun. Oh, we got an epic shake. We got an epic shake, Dylan's.
Jillian, you son of a bitch.
Yes. Yes. Confirmed. You son of a bitch. Here, we'll get the official one going. Dylan. You son of a bitch. Oh, the soccer game is by the Sifu devs. That makes me way more interested. Sifu was incredible. Also, what a hard turn. A hard, what are we trying to say? Divergence? The switch up is real. From Sifu to that soccer game. Okay, anyways. This is Vampire Survivors, by the way. +40 new attacks. 16 new characters and skins. I was having so much fun playing this until I just wasn't anymore. All free out today. Okay. You kind of got me right there, maybe. Maybe you got me right there. Maybe I'm back in. Have I kept it? I might have kept it installed this entire time. Let me check. What world? Premiere. Have I kept it installed this entire time, or did I finally... It is not installed. It does not take up a lot of space. Vampire Survivals. Emerald Diorama. Emerald Diorama. Has it always been a waifu game? This is the first time I've seen any sort of waifu anything in Vampire Survivors. Unless they've added stuff since I played the game, which... You know what? I'm actually curious now. Let's see here. Vampire Survivors. May 4th, 2024. Wow. Or that says March. March 4th. Nick has gotten back in there. Nerd Dad. Party menu. Pizza Dude. Well. Maybe we just get it in there. Last played today. Even if you click install, it's like you're playing it. How do you know? How do you know I'm playing the game? All right, well. There you go. There you have it. World premiere.
World premiere.
Premiere.
They call them Ijirak. Ain't alive. But they ain't dead neither.
Oh, it's a collab with Square for Saga.
Burning like the devil's own fire.
Astro Lexon, thanks for clarifying.
Hear their whispers. Run.
Whoa. Two-player. One person as the... Was that a wolf? A dog?
They lurk in the dark. Wander too deep, and you're theirs. Shh. Quiet now. They're close.
Akuma, the Frozen Compass. I like the art style. I'm not sure exactly what you do in the entire game, but look kind of cool. I feel like I've seen this. Shapes 2. The Dimension update. Shapes. Is Shapes basically Factorio, but Shapes? Or is it Satisfactory Factorio? That game looks like math. Yeah. Yes. Shapes. Conveyor belts. Circles. Squares. Shapes. Gameplay. No commentary. Mm-hmm. systems, logistics, parameters. This looks just... I haven't played Factorio, but this looks more like Factorio. But Satisfactory is 3D Factorio, right? You could brute force the math in Satisfactory. You feel like you can't in Shapes. Really, yeah, I definitely was just like, this will be good enough over here. It was just... You could be inefficient in Satisfactory and make it work. That person's like, oh, hold on. Hold on here. Yeah, we're looking at Shapes 1. Correct. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. They're just like, this is the most streamlined, bare-bone resource management. Factorio at least is like a little bit better to look at, right? Factorio, no commentary. See, look at this. This looks interesting, right? Hey, Tiger! Tiger! Oh. Yeehaw! Love it, yes! What's up, Tiger Rider? Yeehaw, howdy, partners. Welcome to the stream. Howdy, howdy. We're checking out the Triple I Initiative, which happened yesterday. I would say if you haven't checked it out, or if you did, let me know what you think. But if you haven't, this has been pretty cool. Just 1 hour of just gameplay trailers. There's a lot of good stuff on here. We're almost done with the main part of the show, but we just were looking at Shapes 2, which brought us back to Shapes, which brought us to Factorio, which brings us to right here, right now. Going like this, and then going like this. Okay, cowboys. Okay, you freaking studs. Get in here, you freaking studs. Come on. Oh my gosh. Trap Cat, you're a freaking stud. Tiger Rider. Just looking studly over here. You Batman going full stud mode, bringing them in, badging them up. Hey, stud. LO, I like how it's like just boom, right there. LOL, JK. Could not have typed it faster after the hey, stud. Hello, JK. Whoa. What's going on, winky face? Oh! Special announcement for the next movie night. We are going to be watching the following movie. We do not have a date for the movie night yet. But we are going to be watching this movie.
At the far end of the universe, there is a planet ruled by a being of utter evil. And there is only one man who dares challenge him. They are locked in a battle to the death.
Yes.
A battle that will take them across the heavens.
Yes.
A battle that will finally
It's happening.
be fought. I want them hunted down and brought to me. Across the face.
Police! Nobody move!
Of Earth.
Have any of you seen this? I've never seen this before.
I think I'm gonna need some backup. Can you show us the way?
I feel like with look at, is that a young Courtney Cox? And then Principal Strickland, yeah. McFly, you're a slacker, McFly. Your dad was a slacker and you're a slacker. McFly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is He-Man. Okay? It's happening. Destiny.
And he tries. Oh my God, try.
So again, we don't have a date figured out for this yet, but we're gonna watch this. We're watching
Can you show us
this.
the way? No.
Is that a good or a bad movie? Yes.
Somebody help me!
The answer is yes. Yes.
Julie!
From a distant galaxy, they have come to Earth. Dolph Lundgren as He-Man.
Dolph!
Frank Langella as Skeletor. Only they have the powers to be masters of the universe. Live the adventure.
The trailer, so fucking good. Frank Langella, Courtney Cox, James Tolkan, Christina Pickles, and Meg Foster as Evil Lynn. Music by Bill Conti. Bill Conti, did he do Rocky? No way. You're right. Rocky, the Karate Kid Part 2. No way. He did do that. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Boom, 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 boom. The bass. Boom, boom, boom. Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Hey, Paulie, come on, Paulie. Come on, Paulie. All right, so wow, it's fun to just be like, whoa, this guy's connected here. This person worked on this. This person's over here. Masters of the Universe came out in, I don't know, 1987. The year I was born. Wow. Jeez. I feel somehow connected to this film. I had no idea. All right, anyways. Oh yeah, where were we, studs?
This institution. And he prays. Oh my God, I pray. I pray to see your face.
Yeah.
And I say, hey,
Ladies and gentlemen, bringing in a stud, one stud to another. Stompy gifting a tier 3 to Tiger Rider. Epic shakes. Tis a gift. Stompy, thank you. And Tiger Rider, thank you. How to hide your feelings. You guys be sure to show Tiger Rider some love. And Tiger Rider, let me know if you got that YouTube DLP stuff figured out. Futureman TV running 24/7 thanks to YouTube DLP. YouTube DLP, shout out. Tiger Rider is texting me about, well, first off, some naughty stuff. You know, goes without saying, he's texting some naughty stuff. All right? He's like, check this out. Insert naughty stuff. You know, like in the movie Alien, it's like less is more. The less I tell you about the naughty stuff, the more your mind can wander. Okay? So I'll let you paint a beautiful picture of whatever you think that is. Okay? All right, you studs. LOL, JK. For real though, JK, no, it was strictly business. It was strictly business. And business is booming. And sometimes you gotta mix a little business with pleasure, okay? I mean, sometimes you gotta just let loose and just kind of let this... Whoa. Yeah. Yeah! Oh my god. This face right here, just, that's the face we end on. Stone cold. Okay. Woo! Oh yeah, we were looking at Factorio. That's right. Well, let's just get right back on track. I think the point has been made. Shapes 2. Looks pretty cool. Where were we? Right at the end of Shapes 2. Dimension update. Here we go. Come on. I guess we'll watch Shapes 2 again. There we go. We'll watch it again. Watch it again. Oh. Shapes 2. So is that already out? Oh. Shapes 2 is already out, but it's just a dimension update. Oh. Has anyone played it? Is it cool? Shapes 2. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Oh, wow. Okay, that's very satisfying. The launcher. Nice little electronic jams in the background. Oh, it came out last year. August 15th, 2024. Okay. Nice. Unlock Studios. In a world. Very nice. Atmospheric. Oh, yeah. 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 V rising. V rising. Invaders of Oakvale. Has anyone played that? Is that cool? Every time I see a trailer for V Rising, it looks very cool. Hold on. Wait a second. The meme of the guy looking back at the girl and the other girl that he's holding hands with and she's like super jealous. V Rising is me like holding the hand and looking back at this game. Hold on. Wait a second. Do you have a pixel art horse eating a carrot while surfing on water? What? Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. I think the horse was wearing sunglasses too. An economy rework. New boss. The jam is absolutely jamming too. 1.0 coming in 2020. Bwah.
My star.
Bwah.
Going back sounds tempting, doesn't it?
Yeah, what was that called? Necessi? The Forgotten Depths? Necessi. Necis? Necisi?
But if we're always looking back...
No idea.
We'll miss everything the present has for us.
Whoa. Those biomes looked very nice. Whoa. Oh, man. Ratchet and Clank style rail grinding. The way he's holding and then swinging that sword reminds me of Sora. Maybe it's like the design on the handle. Dusk Fade. That looked pretty cool. Got the Sora vibes in there? Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Morbid metal. Yeah.
こんにちは、西康則です。僕は最近 The エターナルライフオブゴールドマンの作曲チームに加わりました。でも、もしかすると皆さんこう思うかもしれません。
Caught me off
おいおい
guard.
作曲家なのにどうして音楽がないの？それがまさに問題なんです。まだ何も作ってないんですよ。このゲームはとても複雑なテーマを扱っていて、多くのアイデアが混ざり合っています。正直少し迷子になってます。
Have no fear, Yasunori. I was in your shoes not long ago, but then I remembered. In the abyss of chaos, you can always grab onto the strongest thing there is. Love! The events leading to the eternal life of
Oh
Goldman
yeah,
are
we saw a
tragic
trailer
love
for this
story.
recently.
So just try to imagine what a broken heart sounds like.
This was during the Nintendo Switch reveal, I believe. And it seemed like the backgrounds were blurry a lot of the time, which is something that I couldn't tell if that was just the game or if it was the upload. With that said, the art style does look very nice, but I don't know, maybe seeing it in action or playing it, the blurry backgrounds won't be as, I don't know, you aren't noticing it as much. They seem so blurry. I don't know. I just really got.
Love, there's death. This game mixes ancient tales and legends with religious motifs. A bold ensemble that gives us a glimpse into the darkest corners of the human soul. Imagine the sound of a sinner's knees trembling before the Last Judgment.
That's all well and good, kids, but let's not forget. The Eternal Life of Goldman is, first and foremost, a cutthroat video game. And what's music supposed to do in a cutthroat video game? Get the pulse going so hard in your temples, you have what it's supposed to do in a cutthroat video game.
Here's what I think. I think they put such attention to detail on the things in the forefront. They're like, just don't worry about the background. The forefront's going to look so damn good. Yeah, there's the stuff in the background, but it's not going to be that crazy. You are just an old man on like a crazy action adventure, which is kind of awesome. Let's make the protagonist just an old man in his cane. It reminds me a little bit of, if I remember correctly, Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So damn nice. The moon. Oh. The moon theme is just legendary. I feel like that's the jam. Everybody knows that jam. That is the jam. Oh god. There's like a HQ version. I wonder if Smooth McGroove, did he cover it? You betcha. Years ago. Smooth the groove. He's back. I feel like this game keeps coming up. Like on stream in my life. So something's going on here with this. I feel like maybe they'll remaster it, remake it. Maybe on the Switch too. Or we'll just let it rip on the Nintendo 64. Nice. Smooth McGroove, still killing it. All these years later. Mm-hmm. The bass. Okay. What were we talking about? Blurry backgrounds and... Oh, yeah. Old man with the cane. Old man with cane.
Get the pulse going so hard in your temples that you have a stroke.
Oh! Computer. What the fuck? What the? Okay. That didn't happen in DuckTales.
なるほど。ありがとうみんな。なんとなくつかめてきたよ。ちょっとじゃあやってみましょう。
Blake, exactly. The Eternal Life of Goldman. Cool. Modern retro style game. Cool. Wow.
Wow. Felt it. This fierce anger, ruthless curse. And I didn't protect her. If she's alive, we've got a chance.
Hey, I'll find her.
Whoa. That vehicle looks really cool. Whoa.
You're alive. You're there.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
What the hell is this?
Oh, wow. Holy shit. Like an awesome, crazy firefighter adventure. Oh, it's by a volcano.
From the summit.
Into the fire. Wow. Extended gameplay on Steam. We will be right back. Into the fire. The visual style of that looked awesome.
Join the
adventures.
adventure on an isolated island with a gateway to hell. As a bold explorer, survive for 30 days, listen to the voice of nature, and save as
And this
many
is
lives as you
pre-alpha.
can from the clutches
Yeah.
of death. The Cableway Old Station is your hub, a safe place in a world of raging elements. Here you provide shelter to those you rescue. Upon arriving in critical regions, you must plan your actions carefully. Every mission is a race against time.
You're alive. You're there.
As you venture into extremely dangerous territories, you'll need to react to the events
Whoa.
around you. The world is built on systems of temperature transfer, fire spread, and full interactivity.
I'm coming for you.
Every second, the fire is reaching more areas and gaining strength.
You'll be out of here soon. Stay calm.
Destruction is part of surviving disaster.
No time to play. I'm going in.
Are there any other games that do this? Super Mario Sunshine?
Primary resource for fighting fire. In this world, it's limited, so you have
The
to not only
arcade
react,
game where you're a
but also
firefighter?
anticipate your actions in advance. In the chaos of the fight for life and death, local ancient myths turn out to be hellishly dangerous.
What the hell is this?
Okay, that's a whole extra element that's pretty fucking crazy, too.
The fiery forces won't let you save everyone, but you must not stop.
Hey, quick check. You guys got your batteries topped off and your smoke detectors, your carbon monoxide, you got your fire extinguishers. My parents recently gave me a fire blanket. Fire blanket. I guess if the fire is not, you know, so big you need the extinguisher, I think the extinguisher can maybe cause, like, damage. Is maybe overkill for some fires. Which I guess you still go overkill. You'd rather go overkill than underkill, but it's like, I've got a fire blanket. A big fireproof blanket, you just throw it on the fire, it just puts the fire out. Because that's, you know, that's an option. So, check that stuff. Make sure you got it all topped off. Take care of yourselves out there. Fires are fucking scary, man. Fires are scary. They spread fast, too. So, yeah. Public service announcement. Beep, 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 beep. Safety. Safety first.
Someone is still waiting for your help.
Stay back!
Always be prepared.
He came down from the summit.
Sheesh. That looks pretty fucking cool. You hate fire precautions? You know what's worse than the fire precautions, though? You know what's worse than the fire precautions? Burning in the fire. Burning in the fire would probably be worse than the fire precautions. So, also, what's not to like about the fire precautions? Am I missing something? You don't like putting a fire extinguisher under your sink? You don't like changing the batteries on your smoke detector? Seem that problematic. You know what that reminds me of? Let's see here.
Andy? You gonna clean that up?
Oh, yeah. I will. I don't have time right now.
This is you having to do the fire. This is the fire precautions, okay?
Clean it up and come to my office for the meeting.
I gotta...
This is you changing the batteries. Getting the fire extinguisher. Just so labored, so exhausted now, yeah? Time out. Are you guys being for real in the chat? That you do not have fire extinguishers in your house? I'm gonna shadow Zach and Steven. What would you do if there's a fire? What would you do? You get some water in a pot and throw it. Fires spread so fucking fast. I don't want to pull it up on stream, but there's some fucking scary videos of fires and fires like just burning down buildings. I'll leave it at that. it's scary. Just don't have a fire. Oh my God. Leave, collect insurance money. Don't you have stuff that is irreplaceable? Don't you have mementos, stuff, things? I mean, if this burned down, if my studio, if this all caught on fire, could I replace all this? There's like one-of-a-kind Futureman 3D printed sign. Things people have sent stuff in. Old videotapes. I mean, I guess it would be possible. Dude, the visors. Can't replace those. The hypercube. Come on. I don't know. It seems a little bit easier to just, you know, get a fire extinguisher, guys. Come on. The tub cheese. The tub cheese. That'd be the one thing that would make it through the fire. The tub cheese. Unopened Gollum game. This would be the one thing to be okay. Everything else will be burnt to a crisp beyond recognition. And then somehow this would be unscathed. Oh my God. Of course. The precious. I care about the Dylans, okay? Take care of yourselves. Guys, get a fire extinguisher. They're not even that expensive, are they? Fire extinguisher. I think I bought like a more expensive one. I was being extra. And I bought a more expensive one. I can't remember how much. It's when I moved into this house. I'd have to look it up. I was like looking up into different fire extinguishers and which ones to get. I mean, there's ones here for like, dude, $30. $24.99. Yeah. The 4 types of fire extinguishers. There's different types. Whoa, cool. I gotta look into this again. This is kind of crazy. Water cools, foam, cools and smothers, dry powder, carbon dioxide, fire blanket. Yo, let me go get my fire extinguisher. I'll be right back. Check this out. Check this bad boy out. It's got some nice weight to it. Super girthy. It says Halotron on the side. That sounds fucking cool. Yo, shout out to Halotron. That's Halo and Tron. Combining the powers of Halo and Tron. When does it expire? I don't know. It weighs a lot. It weighs a lot. It says 2020 on the side. So that my guess is that's when it was manufactured. I guess I could unbuckle it from its little harness here. See, it's got this little harness. Or no, is that when you're just gonna use it? Or is that for hanging it on the wall? I think that's for like, you can hang it on a wall, but it's got like these harnesses on it. And then it goes up to the actual lid. Is that like the safety, or is that that's a wall mount? Okay, I just want to make sure I don't take the safety off or something here. Just accidentally fires off. Use with Halotron 1. Halotron? There's like a graph in the middle that says 100. It's in the green. You could shoot your eye out. You really could. Okay, here we go. I'm taking off the wall mount. Okay. See, there is like a pin at the top. Wait, am I supposed to... I'm supposed to cut this, right? And then you just pull the pin out. So this is the safety for the safety, right? So actually, am I supposed to cut this? Then it's just supposed to have this just kind of hang in there? Or... Yeah, because right now I'd have to get scissors, cut this, then pull this. And that would be too much. Or no, not really. I've got scissors. I don't know. What is Halotron? Halotron. Halotron extinguishers are used for fighting Class B flammable liquids and Class C electrical fires near electronic and data equipment. They're ideal for data centers, military electronics, laboratories, warehouses, manufacturing. Whoa. What if the scissors are on fire? I have a pair of scissors down here. I have a pair of scissors upstairs. I have a pair of scissors in the bathroom. I should probably just cut through this. So I'll cut through this. And then that pin will just stay right in there. It's weird because there's like... See how there's a gray safety? And then there's also... Oh no, the black is attached and then wrapped around and goes into the back right there. So yeah, you want to get rid of the gray one with the tag. That's a breakaway strap. It'll break when you pull it. Are you serious? I don't even want to point it at my face. This is a breakaway? The gray one? Okay, well this is the Amerex model B385. Amerex B385. I haven't thought about this in forever. Why does it say it's $300? What? B385. Amerex B385. Clean fire extinguishing agent discharges as rapidly evaporating liquid, which is non-conductive, non-corrosive, and leaves behind no residue. Whoa. Holy shit. This is 385 TS. I don't know if I have the TS. Should we go to YouTube? See what they say? Halotron test. Now, that was not a fire extinguisher. That was like a hose, but fire extinguishers for aviation? Halon versus Halotron? Amorex Halotron.
Which is a clean fire extinguishing agent. Halotron 1 is a chemical blend comprised of 3 components.
Why does this seem like it's from 1980? What the fuck, dude? Okay, 2015.
HCFC 123. Halotron 1 was approved by the U.S. EPA in March 1994 as a streaming agent substitute for Halon 1211 in its Significant New Alternatives Policy, or SNAP program. The 1987 international treaty formed by the Montreal Protocol on substances that deplete the ozone layer is implemented in the United States by its SNAP program. The SNAP program is prescribed by the Clean Air Act amendments of 1990. One chemical used in the Halotron 1 blend is currently scheduled for a production phase-out between the years 2015 and 2030.
Listen, all of their money goes into making a good product. Okay, they crushed it. No need to update anything. The technology peaked. This video covers it. I like this.
This schedule only pertains
It's
to
not
new
flashy.
production of one raw material in the Halotron 1 blend. It is important to note that this does not relate to the sale or use of Halotron 1, which will be of low toxicity with an over 2030. Halotron 1 is of relatively low toxicity with an overall profile similar to Halon 1211.
Why'd you shoot the
Relatively
computer?
Low toxicity with an overall profile similar to Halon.
The computers were fine.
1 is of relatively low toxicity with an overall profile similar to Halon 1211.
Oh shit, dude!
Halotron 1
Recoil.
also has physical
Recoil.
characteristics similar to Halon 1211
Counter-Strike recoil.
and is discharged through a proprietary nozzle as a liquid, which then rapidly evaporates. Halotron 1 is excellent for light to ordinary fire hazards, especially where there are concerns about collateral damage from dry chemical use.
Oh.
Halotron 1 is a clean agent which does not leave a residue after application.
Oh, whoa. See, you see this? The dry chemical one versus the Halotron? Check it out.
However, it might react with certain plastics. The physical characteristics of Halotron 1
Relatively
allow for
low
a firefighting
toxicity,
training
says holy
program that
fucking
is
shit in the
easy to
chat.
implement.
I mean, holy
An
fucking
inexperienced
shit.
firefighter will find that Halotron 1 is very effective on commonly encountered fires. Most training programs will include the use of a 3-dimensional running Class B fuel fire. Halotron 1 extinguishers put out fires primarily by removing heat from the fire combustion zone. Halotron 1 extinguishers are designed for non-residential use in areas that include computer rooms, office buildings, warehouses, manufacturing plants,
retro labs,
laboratories, heavy machinery,
the future lab,
motor vehicle and aircraft engines, commercial vessels, and yachts. In June 1995, Halotron 1 was approved by the...
So, is this Halotron 1? I mean, it just says Halotron on the side. How much did I pay for you? Oh my god. Halotron. That's all Spanish. Okay. Maintenance. Inspect monthly or at more frequent intervals when circumstances require. Make sure nozzle is unobstructed. Gauge pressure must be in operable range. It is. Lock pin and tamper seal must be in place. Lock pin, tamper seal? Gross weight of extinguisher, including nozzle, is 4 pounds, 14 ounces. Yes, okay. Recharge immediately after any use. I guess you can recharge it. Oh. It says to be installed, inspected, maintained, and tested in accordance with the owner's manual supplied with the extinguisher. Ooh. Probably should have held on to that. I don't know. I just also figure, like, listen, pull pin, put out fire, right? Is the plastic part the tamper? Does the plastic part stay in? This is plastic. It's wrapped around, and it's holding the pin in place. The pin also has a black piece of plastic here that's also attached to this. You rip this. This rips off? This really rips? Okay. I've never heard of something that rips apart like that, that just rips it off. It really will just rip it off? When you pull the pin, the gray thing will break away. Really? I guess it does say on the side, Yalar. Does that mean pull? Yalar. And it does kind of show it's a tamper seal breakaway tag. Okay, so final conclusion is you leave it on, rip the pin out. It comes out with the pin. Then you start blasting. Then you start going crazy. So it stays on. Nice. All right.
Aviation Administration for Airport
Back to our educational video. I'm so glad that we... Holy shit, imagine a fire happened and I wasn't prepared. Dude, I was trying to preach to you guys. Preach safety. Look at this. I'm the one over here learning. Nice. Hey, thank you guys. Epic shakes, you sons of bitches. All right. Holy shit.
Halotron 1 has been tested
Cool.
extensively using test protocols that simulate flight line.
Aim at the base of the fire, of course.
This includes a Navy-sponsored program.
Well, do you guys remember? Gosh, what was it called? I mean, I'm sure if I just type in firefighter arcade game, Brave Firefighters. You guys remember this? Sega. Not MAME. So I guess this is the real deal. Let's see. Brave Firefighters. Practice video for speedrun.
Brave Firefighters.
Check it out. You guys remember this?
This is Team A1 at the scene. What a mess!
Rescue the mayor.
This is Team A1. The first floor is already cooked. Roger. Water supply ready. Stand by. Open all
You guys see the arcade cabinet? I mean, it was a beast.
hoses.
Yes. It's very Time Crisis. Yeah. Time bonus.
There's someone over there. Are you all right? Mayor Taylor's still inside. Okay, stay here. The paramedics will be here soon. Let's hurry, double time.
I remember it being so difficult and just eating all my quarters. So I didn't play it very much because it was too easy to get game over.
There's no time.
You didn't get good value out of it.
You guys go around.
So I don't know if they had like something inside that they could set to tune it to be harder or easier. I know some arcades have that. But god damn, was it brutal. But yeah, this is the only game that I can think that has firefighting. And so we got that other game. What's that? What's that other game? We were just looking at it. Into the Fire. Into the Fire. I'm going to add that to my wish list. That looks cool. Cool. Too easy to get game over. Some games too easy to get game over. You gotta just avoid those ones. Yeah, that was one that was too easy. I mean, is this real? Maybe I moved in and was just all about protecting my new investment, the house, and just splurged on a fire extinguisher. How long do these last? Perfect fire extinguisher for the retro lab. I think I read that this just will be much better for protecting your stuff, and that other cheaper ones just like fuck your stuff up. You know? So again, it's probably like 6 years ago I bought this, or was looking into this. It does say 2020 on the side, so I don't know. That's the model number. I don't see any. It doesn't say like manufactured on. Now, there is a QR code on the side, so I could scan that. I could scan that. Designed and assembled in the USA. USA. Okay. Protecting hundreds of thousands for $300 makes sense. Blake, you put it that way? Yes. Yeah, I'll look up the manual. I'll also make sure this looks like that this is it. But I think I just bought it on Amazon. I think I bought it on Amazon. Let's go like this. The TS is not on the side of mine. If I go like this and then type in Amazon at the end. Okay, now that I would not pay $600 for a I would not pay $600. I would maybe pay a couple $100, but $600 I would not have paid that. 9-second discharge time. June 3rd, 2019. Damn. Maybe the price has gone up. Oh, that's a 2-pack. That is a pack of 2. Good catch. Good eye. Very good catch. That makes more sense. All right, so maybe it was $300. Damn. Damn. Investment into the safety of the lab. Protect the stuff. Protect the stuff. I guess when I moved in, I didn't have a lot of this stuff. I mean, we still had a good amount of stuff in here. We still had some good stuff in here. But yeah, geez. Protect yourself, protect your stuff. Always use protection, guys, okay? When it comes to fire safety, Halotron, I guess, would be my recommendation. That's right. I remember when I moved in, there was like a super cheap one that the person left behind. Man, what did I do? I can't remember. I think I still have that one. It's in the garage. Like, that's a cheap one. All right. I don't know. Anyways, that was big time tangent. Some of you guys didn't know about this, so I'm glad we talked about it. Maybe some of you guys are going to think about getting a fire extinguisher. Did they just spray that guy? That would fucking hurt. But I guess, I don't know if he's on fire, if he was in a room that was... Oh, he's okay.
I'm sorry, but my wife and daughter, I was supposed to meet them here, but they're not here.
Okay.
Conducted at the Marine Corps Air Station in Beaufort, South Carolina in October. Amerex Halotron 1 fire extinguishers are UL and ULC listed. This means that the extinguishers have been thoroughly evaluated according to ANSI UL standards for firefighting performance and hardware durability.
This video is so great. It's got vibes like this.
Here at Rockwell Automation's world headquarters, research has been proceeding to develop a line of automation products that establishes new standards for quality, technological leadership, and operating excellence. With customer success as our primary focus, work has been proceeding on the crudely conceived idea of an instrument that would not only provide inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal gram meters.
Yeah.
Such an instrument comprised of Dodge gears and bearings, Reliant electric motors, Allen Bradley controls, and all monitored by Rockwell software is Rockwell Automation's Retro-Encabulator. Now basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of...
I've got one of these guys. It's back behind this tapestry in the unfinished part of the basement, but this powers the entire... It's hooked up. It is hooked up to the hypercube. It's got a sinusoidal dingle arm. I mean, this thing fucking rules, man.
Motion of conductors and fluxes. It's produced by the modial interaction of magneto-reluctance and capacitive diractance.
Capacitive diractance, of course.
The original machine had a base plate of pre-famulated amulite surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two spurving bearings were in a direct line with a panametric fam. The lineup
Panametric fam
of 6 hydrocoptic Marsal vanes, so fitted to the ambifacient lunar wane shaft that side fumbling was effectively prevented.
The wane shaft, the lunar wane shaft.
The main winding was of the normal Lotus-O deltoid type placed in...
Hold on, run that back.
The main winding was of the normal Lotus-O deltoid type placed in panendermic semi-boloid slots of the stator. Every 7th conductor being connected by a non-reversible Tremi pipe to the differential girdle spring on the up end of the gram meters. Moreover, whenever fluorescent score motion is required, it may also be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocation dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal depleneration. The Retro-Encabulator has now reached a high level of development, and it's being successfully used in the operation of Milford trunnions. It's available soon wherever Rockwell Automation products are sold.
Rockwell Automation. Oh my God, it does not get better than that. Sinusoidal dingle arms. Gram meters. I mean, it's all there. Encabulating with the encabulator. Oh my God. I love that video. The turbo encabulator?
For a number of years now, work has been proceeding in order to bring perfection to the crudely conceived idea of a transmission that would not only supply inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal gram meters. Such an instrument is the turbo encabulator. Now, basically, the only new principle involved is...
And then there is the hyper encabulator that came out a few years ago. You guys know about the hyper encabulator? Rockwell Automation, they just keep one-upping themselves. It's unbelievable.
The original machine had a base plate of pre-famulated amulite surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two spurving bearings were in a direct line with a panametric fam.
Yes, that was once me, extolling the virtues of retroencabulation. Now, I may not be the dashing young on-camera narrator I once was, but if history tells me anything, it's that the Battle of Hastings was fought in 1066. But that's not the point. The point is that encabulation has a rich, sumptuous history with a delicate, flaky crust, relatively unknown to emergent cybersecurity personnel. Allow me to elucidate. The discovery of encabulation was quite accidental when engineers in the skunk works at Mutual Polydynamics coupled a transcendental Hopper datoscope with a spiral decommutator via the application of anhydrous angling pins, resulting in a device that allowed frenetic mastication at alarming speeds. The device was kept secret for many years, owing to the horrific accident that occurred shortly after its inception. Howsoever, the U.S. Department of Defense and the National Guard soon realized its potential as a weapon of choice.
The Household of Defense and Natural Guard.
Department of Defense and the National Guard soon realized its potential as a weapon of choice, leading to its next iteration, the Hydroencabulator, which they nicknamed Fat Boy Slim.
Yes.
Understanding the grisly bare fact of the devastation that would result from its deployment, the project was
Which they
retubed
nixed.
and
Dude, if I'm Fatboy Slim, I'm sampling the shit out of that. Are you kidding me?
The bare fact of the tabulator, which they nicknamed Fatboy Slim. Understanding the grisly bare fact of the devastation that would result from its deployment,
nicknamed
the project
Fatboy
was retubed
Slim.
and transmogrified for industrial supplications. This version, known as the pseudo-encabulator, was the infernal Faustian engine that allowed post-war America to realize its aspirations and become the domino player on the world stage. Everybody was encabulating.
I don't understand you. Well, I knew you wouldn't, but if I'd have told you before, the answer meter on the other side prenuates the canoe to spell Hepulus, and that's the entire secret. There you have it.
During the tumultuous 60s, the psycho-funkadelic vinyl encabulator emerged as the long-haired hippie people's answer to their parents' aging technology, scarving a resonance groove in the hot wax of a new generation of encabulators. However, interest in encabulation waned precipitously until the late 80s, when the public was ready for the next transubstantiation of encabulation, the extraordinarily populist turbo encabulator.
Now, basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it is produced by the modial interaction of magneto-reluctance and capacitive directance.
Which brings us to where we are today, floundering in the wake of the obscenely similar retro encabulator, featuring yours truly, living proof that leveraging existing assets is not plagiarism. Now, despite encabulation's unparalleled success in reducing sinusoidal depleneration through advanced dingle arm technology, it has failed to meet the unanticipated needs of the cybersecurity industry to create zero-trust operations in level 0 monitoring environments to ameliorate zero-day process attacks. That is why, despite zero interest from industry, the SANS ICS security team has taken it upon themselves to develop an entirely new level of encabulation, unresponsive to the needs of the average consumer and undoubtedly without merit in terms of concomitant asynchronous communication with client-side connectivity. Ladies and gentlemen, ISACs of all sectors, beer included, and children of all ages, may I present the hyper-encabulator. The hyper-encabulator is nothing less than a key ruminant in the advancement of retrograde phenomenology, by which we can achieve results that are plastic, spastic, and synclastic without sacrificing both normative reality and AI-informed modalities. You'll note that the hyper-encabulator utilizes indiscrete modules, making possible virtualized environments that include PLC-controlled stand-up reheaters, as well as Retanium-based cloud benders.
They said it couldn't be done.
It also includes a dedicated OT Security Operations Center access panel, known as the SOC drawer. The primary modules of the hyper-encabulator are stackable, DIN-rackable, and unhackable. And please note the complete absence of side fumbling, owing to the maintenance of tolerances allowing a tight conniption fit. Please take little note of this module. The open-source digital ghost daemon, which allows transparent OT invisibility owing entirely to the manipulation of airborne particulate matter and single-surface reflective devices. Or, for criminal infrastructure sectors where the dependability of supramotive Wendelsprox is essential, our handsome ransomware hypervisor is perpetually alert to SQL injections of Gates tracking chips and quantum IoT identification dots. Moreover, whenever a pen test is elected to assure the integrity of a safety instrumented system, our Purdue model
gestures.
module defeathers and plucks clean every proverbial fox in the henhouse and keeps would-be intruders wondering which metaphor got mixed first. As you can see, the hyper-encabulator has reached a high level of development. Whereas previous dissimilar devices operated under the concept of manumatic stressor reduction and macroeconomic supply chain SBOMs, the hyper-encabulator operates totally under the principle of colonic effluvium expulsion and audible gaseous eructations. Thomas Edison once said that invention was 10%.
I'd love to see the outtakes on this. I mean, my God. Unless he nailed it on the first try. He probably did. He probably crushed it first try, in and out.
Inspiration and 90% perspiration. If that's the case, Thomas Edison should have invented deodorant. but I regress.
Let's try easy.
In the near future, hyperencabulation will ultimately replace all traditional cybersecurity safeguarding processes with osculating segmentation and entropic astrogation, making what was once thought to be impossible probable. At Sans ICS Security, when we're not innovating, we're encabulating.
Unbelievable. Incredible. The hyperencabulator. Oh my god. So is this just a real company and then they just put out... Come on. Yeah, this is real, right? Or is this like The Onion? No. Is this real?
Mike always wanted the summit to have that kind of this bird of the feathers feel. But what Sans ICS Summit has always been about is like this mixture of family and kind of that birds of the feather vibe of let's bring the practitioners from the...
Nice moves.
I guess they just paid that guy to come back and do another video for a big promo. Hey, Bear Shirt Berserks. Encabulate this. Boom. Pushes the button. Fires it off 90 years into the future. Thank you, Bear Shirt Berserker. Get back in here, you. Dylan, son of a bitch. What is real anymore? I don't know. I don't even know. Nothing.
The UL fire test protocol is explained in Standard 711. This event is a 25...
I just hear the guy talking about the encabulator now.
5-square-foot heptane fuel steel pan fire required to be extinguished...
Is that him? Is that the same guy?
Repeatedly for a UL-10B rating. Heptane is the fuel of choice on Class B or liquid fuel fires because it is very volatile and exhibits consistent burning characteristics. It is considered a conservative measure of performance on Class B fires. All Class B fires have 1-minute pre-burn times. The 1A 10BC UL rating was achieved with a total net charge weight of 11 pounds of Halotron 1.
It sounds just like him. Like you close your eyes, you listen to this, it sounds like we're still listening to the encabulator video. He's just saying numbers and letters.
Exhibits consistent burning characteristics. It is considered a conservative measure of agent performance on Class B fires. All Class B fires have 1-minute pre-burn times. The 1A 10BC UL rating was achieved with a total net charge weight of 11 pounds of Halotron 1.
Whoa.
This scene shows a UL-2A wood panel fire. This test protocol is one of 3 Class A wood and normal combustible fires required by UL. The 2A panel consists of 240...
I guess if you're gonna parody something like this, you get the guy.
Constructed of 1 by 6-inch wood pieces. The panel is ignited with fuel oil and allowed to burn for approximately 4 minutes before the firefighter attempts extinguishment. This fire
Who makes these videos?
With a net charge weight of 15.5 pounds of Halotron 1. Amerex Halotron 1 extinguishers are UL and ULC listed with ratings of 1 BC, 2 BC, 5 BC, 1A 10 BC, and 2A 10 BC. Amerex believes that Halotron 1 can fulfill the needs of clean agent...
This is the official... Oh, no, I thought this was the official Amerex No, it's fire safety equipment, FSE. Wow, that's great. The thumbnail was just very official. That's what got me. Oh my gosh. Cool. Whoa. What the hell? Is it really annoying? Sorry. I kept turning it down. Wow. They really wanted to test the system. What how did they clean this up? What happened? Also, I've never thought about this. Unless this is an extremely, like, rare system. What do you have in an aircraft hangar? Potentially this, I guess. Huh. Cool. Cool. Okay. Whoa! We're getting back on track. We're getting back on track here. Whoa. If the stream was a road trip, that was, we just pulled over and just went on a whole random sideshow side of the, what, I don't know, what I have, caves. Missouri, it's always like caves. Come spelunk down in the caves, check out the caves. The circus or something could be over here. Some crazy. The biggest, I don't know, gum pile or something. You know, whenever you're on a road trip, the side stuff on the way, I feel like I never pull over to check that stuff out. But I do it all the time on stream. All the time on stream. We gotta reel it in. Get back on track here. Oh yeah. Final point is, guys, get your fire extinguishers going. Get your fire extinguishers going, okay? And then, I haven't used this, but it sounds like, do a little research on what kind you need, depending on, you know, your circumstances. I went with Halotron. Kind of expensive. But I guess the hope is that it won't ruin my kitchen or it won't ruin my gear if my gear's on fire. We've got a lot of wires and electronics now. You know, we got power supplies and seems like everything's been working great for years now, but still, I do plug a lot of things in. It does cross my mind sometimes where I'm like, Jesus Christ, we got so many computers and screens and consoles, the hypercube. And then, yeah, it's a lot of cables. Now, I'm not like, have you seen some people where they have extenders plugged into like extra power supplies and then like they're creating a tower of power of just different adapters and extenders? I'm not doing any of that. Basically, a power supply has to be plugged into the wall, and then you get your power, or not power supply, but like power strip, and then I'm plugging directly into those, you know? You don't want to daisy chain stuff, right? I don't even know. I would never just do that. I mean, maybe it's fine. Common sense says don't do that, though. I don't know. Maybe I learned that. Did we learn that in school? My parents tell me that? I don't know. It's just like in my brain. You just don't do that. Just don't do that, right? Anyways, here we go. Do you like gambling? Not really. I do like the aesthetic of this game, though. Hey, what's up, pizza dude?
Pizza time.
You don't have enough coins. I do kind of like gambling in video games, actually. It's not in real life. Clover Pit. Let's go gambling. Clover Pit. What's that game where you shoot them or you shoot yourself? It kind of reminded me of that buckshot aggro. Yeah. Clover Pit. Interesting. Okay.
Bama, what's your emergency? On the street. Hello? Sir? I can't hear
Buckshot Roulette is what that other game was called, yeah.
They are burning.
They are burning. Whoa. Whoa.
Unmask the visitors before it's too late.
Don't let them fool you. Oh, shit. Whoa. Smoke. Damn, this seems like fun for the whole family. No, I'm not a human. Fall 2025. That looks fucking crazy and oh!
World premiere.
Whoa!
Welcome subject 1473.
Ooh. I'm seeing some destructible environments, and I'm liking it a lot.
Subject 1473. I'm coming for this. Death. Just restart required.
You remain secure within the program.
And then I started blasting. Whoa. Pause time. I like those game mechanics. Yo, Marty, me too. J Marty. I'm seeing like slow down time, crazy movement, destructible environments like, oh yeah. Woo! Yeah, that looks fun. Void Breaker. Open playtest April 10th to 14th. Is that right? Void Breaker. Void slash Breaker. Coming soon to early access. Might as well just request access. There you go. Welcome to the playtest. Okay, we're in. Play now. Don't I have to install it first or... There we go. Okay, cool. Was that the gameplay demo? Is that different or is that the same? Oh. 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 Computer's like dying right now. Oh, it's because it's downloading. I guess because it's downloading this at the same time. Bow, 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 bow. 679 Mbps. Downloading. Downloading. You'd think I'd be able to watch the trailer at the same time. When I go full screen, it like freezes up. There we go. I think because I was like hitting pause and then going full screen. Yeah, I think we did something to mess it up. I don't know. Oh, it's got fucking rail grinding. Rail riding. Sliding. Oh, yeah. I think we're streaming. I'm streaming over there. I'm downloading VODs. Guess we're just pushing the connection to the limit here. All right, there we go. Running out of internets over here. I do have gigabit Ethernet. Does anyone get actually what they're supposed to get? Do you guys actually get what your internet is supposed to be? Also, I checked. They've raised my internet price by $20 since I signed up. I guess I have had this plan for years and years and years now. But I thought about calling and complaining or saying like, what the hell is going on? Or you do the thing where you say, okay, I'm going to switch. And then they say, oh, wait, babe. No, babe, wait, babe. Babe, please, babe. And you go, no, fuck you. Even though you're just kind of messing around. With that said, I don't even want to risk it. One time I've done that and they've just said, okay, we'll send you over to the canceling. And then the person's like, okay, I'm here to help you cancel. And I was like, hold on. Beep. I don't know exactly how it went down. It was something like that. Where they just were like, okay, it's totally fine. We don't give a shit anyways. I was like, you don't? You're supposed to care. You're supposed to care and give me like a great deal. Fuck. So yeah. I've got AT&T and it has been very, very good overall. A couple blips here and there, a couple moments where things aren't working for a while, but I feel like every time I bring it up and say it's good, then we have problems. Then we start having problems. Who do you guys use? How fast is it? If you want to say the price, you can. And then how happy are you with it? Just quick little, like, let's get a quick little pulse, send a little pulse out there. Scanning the chat. It's always interesting. It's always interesting to see what people are using and what they're paying. I've got AT&T, gigabit Ethernet. It's $95 a month, I think. Or $90 a month. It's $90 a month. It was $70 when I first got it. And then I think it's $5 off because I paid with a credit card, I think. There's like some sort of credit card. If I connect my bank, it's $10 off. I'm like, I'm not going to connect my bank to you. Mosaic, I've never heard of that. Fiber. 100. Insane speed. Does fiber mean gigabit? Because I also have fiber. Comcast. 100 down, $80 in the UK. You use Spectrum and it's fine? I've never heard that before. Spectrum gave me nothing but trouble for years. I had so many problems with Spectrum. You guys doing okay with Spectrum? Fiber optics? Fiber can be lower. Fiber optic cable. Fiber. Okay, gigabit is a 1,000 megabits. Usually need fiber to reach it. Right. Okay, so I had Spectrum when I first moved here. Excuse me. And then AT&T came into the neighborhood and offered fiber. Now, I think Spectrum also maybe offers... They've come and knocked on the door a couple times. Been like, I'm good. I'm good. They were notoriously bad in New York. Really bad. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Cool. Well, just curious, I suppose, what kind of like generally people were paying. It sounds like everybody's kind of right around in the same area. Right around in the same area. Void Breaker. Void Breaker. Whoa. Oh. Yo. Katana Zero, is it back? Beautiful pixel art. Katana Zero. DLC. Still coming, still free. Wow. Okay, that was the event. That was sick. Damn. No hosts. No bullshit. Straight up trailers. Tons of gameplay. Yeah, shout out to the Triple I Initiative. It was like 80% of those games I would play and have a great time playing. That was sick. Holy shit. Holy shit. Did I play Katana Zero on... I did play it on PC. In 2019, we played Katana Zero. I have to throw that VOD up on the Futureman TV. May 1st, 2019. Okay, cool. Nice. Now, it looks like they keep it going with some more gameplay and interviews. I am going to not watch that. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Starbirds. Okay, Starbirds did look kind of cool.
But not yet built upon asteroid in the top. You can send a discovery probe for this asteroid next.
Well, that a lot looked really cool, but it looked cool, but it didn't show off very much, I guess, is I'd like to clarify. So many of these games look cool. Cool. Very cool. All right. Guys, I am gonna call it a little bit early tonight. I'm gonna get some more work done in the lab off stream right now, which means on Monday we'll be back with the Golden Timer. We had last Friday the Top Gun stream. Shout out to Brian and Future Sis for coming over and going full Top Gun mode. That was awesome. Monday, we had Uncle FMG cook up 1,000 trillion pounds of meat. I'm going to probably go eat some more meat after the stream. Meat. And have some meat with the meat, a side of meat. Start off with a little meat. Get a little meat with the meat. So shout out to Uncle FMG, the cooking stream. I got like wires and junk, and the mixer's still not hooked in, and everything's just torn up over here. Everything's all torn up, ripped apart, cables all over here. A random fire extinguisher right here. And then Wednesday we went full emo. Oh no, that was yesterday. Thursday we went full emo. So man, oh man. Some pretty fun and very different streams. To go from Top Gun, Flight Stick, Flight Simulator, to cooking it up, hanging, barbecuing it up, to going full, my heart and my soul bleeds. And the only thing that makes the pain go away is the numbness from the tears as they fall from the sky. That's a poem I wrote last night for you guys on stream. Lord Emo Bard Quad. We do have 51 minutes left on the Golden Timer that will begin Monday. Monday night, we'll be back at it. Golden Timer, Heaven, Hell. We will vote where we will be. I might update this list up here for some other Heaven games. Bashi is still Hell down there in Hell Zone. And, we'll go from there. I will send y'all over to Futureman TV with the raid. Thank you for the support, everyone. Thank you, everybody behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, to the side of the scenes, the encabulators, the lurkers, the in the chatters. The mods, everybody contributing in all different ways. Everybody's contributing to make it happen. I extend this epic shake to you. Son of a bitch. Thank you, Dylans. We had a lot of fun tonight. As usual. As per usual. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy your weekend. No, I was going to say movie night, but we have the movie decided, but we don't have the date of the movie night decided. But I'll update you when I know when that's going down. Masters of the Universe is the movie that we will be watching, plus the bonus. I have the bonus hidden B movie also selected. And I think it's going to be a nice little tandem that you do not want to miss. These movie nights, we host them in the Discord. Totally free. Anyone can join in. And it's been a lot of fun because the chat is just, we're just roasting these movies and enjoying these movies. All right. Looks like it's going to send you guys right over to Futureman TV. I'll see you in the future.